All right, we all seen that recent L that the Milwaukee Bucks just took last week, right? Or whenever it was, a couple of days ago. So my theory to that, the Bucks need another bucket getter. The reason I say this is you want Giannis to get his buckets closer to the basket. We all know, we all understand this. He struggles in the perimeter. He doesn't have much of a shot. His handles aren't the greatest. You know what I mean? He has a couple of go-to moves, but he doesn't have as many counters off of those go-to moves. So what does Giannis need to do for him to get a ring? You have to think. If you have a player like that, he has to get closer to the bucket. He absolutely has to. The reason why? Because you have a player like Chris Middleton. I don't know why the common population thinks that Chris Middleton is weak. He's a glorified John Salmons. Word to Camo, happy birthday, my brother. But he's not weak at all. The man put up 20 points a game this year. All you have to do is put Giannis closer to the basket. You have Middleton, who's a closer. You have the role players of a great team. Get another player that's a 3-level scorer. Get him kind of cheap because Giannis wants that supermax next year. And your problem should be solved. You have a deep bench. You have the coach. They're tenured. They've been to these playoffs. Giannis is what? He got 4-1 in the second round both years. But another 3-level scorer will get you over that edge. All you need is a coach with the offensive mindset to make your best players do what they do best. So say, for example, who do I suggest? I suggest going to get a player like Trey Burke. I suggest going to get a player like Buddy Hield. I suggest getting either one of those two players for these two reasons. Trey Burke has point guard experience. He's a dog. You saw what he just did to the Clippers last series. He's a dog. He's played in the playoffs. He's a point guard. You know what I mean? He's a 3-level scorer. He can shoot from the 3-point line. He can shoot from the mid-range. He's a crafty finisher at the bucket. What that does for Giannis is that allows him to do what he does best, and that's grab boards, get those putback dunks, score from the low post. All you have to do is teach Giannis to get in the post. Is he too little for the post? No, because he's longer than majority of the players that he's going to go against. He's more athletic than majority of the players that he's going to go against down in the post. And for number one, he has more dog than those players. Like, Giannis is not weak. You're just asking the fish to fly by asking Giannis to go up and down the court with the ball. As you see, he's going to struggle against teams that have a nucleus of defenders and that can outscore you. So with all that being said, if I was Giannis, I wouldn't lead the Bucks at all. I wouldn't even think about it. I would think about it if they don't go out and get another scorer like a Trey Burke or anything like that. But outside of that, Milwaukee is where I would get my first ring at.